Hello guys, welcome back to Logical as always, and we're back on being Khaimera with Buildcraft again because we've got a second commenter's build-ish. He gave me a sort of a 3-item combo that that I figured I'd have a look at, but again it's gonna need a little bit of Buildcraft to go with it. And the reason why is because it's a very interesting sort of setup. It's a bit different to what we've normally ran, but it does, it combines a lot of things that I believe should work together. In saying that, there's one item in here that sort of makes me a little bit skeptical because I'm not sure to how the percentages stack. But we'll get into it, so we will. So, I'll explain the build and then I'll let post commentary. No, actually, is there any point in me doing that there? It probably is. But this build comes from Grace. Let's pull up the comment here super quick and then we can run through it and then it'll give you an idea of what you're thinking here. So it is. So effective damage build, he comments, Grace comments, and this is under the fighter crit buildcraft for Khaimera. He comments, effective damage build, Basilisk, Citadel, and Perforator. The Perforator, which I do agree with. You can also add Malady as the first item if you want to ignore even more armor. All the above either reduce or ignore armor, so it's plenty of effective damage. Now, I like the way that he has brought in effective damage. So he says, now there's something, and I asked him, could you give me a buildcraft for it? And he has not given me it as of yet. But we're going to run with it. I've done my little buildcrafting shenanigans. And I'm hoping it works. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But as is, I've brought in a couple of my core additions. What I believe is core additions anyway. But I'll let post commentary explain the rest. Okay, so quick caveat coming up first. This is a two-match video, so it is. Match 1 is the green, match 2 is the blue. Regardless of this here, both matches use the same items or intended items, so to speak. Now, first match that we went through was we picked up Saphir's Mantle, Overlord, Malady, Draconum, and Citadel. From my personal opinion, too defensive for your first 4 items. But let's get into it. So obviously we're going to run the standard combo of Overlord, Saphir's Mantle, because Saphir's Mantle gives you health, and Overlord gives you damage based on your health. Following that there, one of my favourite items, Malady. But there is a massive caveat whenever it comes to Malady. If you're going to run Malady, you need to be extra aggressive because you want to be building up the stacks for Malady early on so you can get it built up by mid-game and then you become a menace from there on out. Draconum standard enough simply due to the fact that it gives you an insane amount of health regen with Khaimera, and then finally we picked up Citadel before we lost. Citadel is good, but I always find it to be one of those iffy items. Picked up too early, it doesn't give you enough, but picked up late game, it becomes more effective because each character gains armor as they level. So picking it up 4th item was technically ineffective. It didn't do what it needed to do, basically. So I was penalized for this, so I was. Now, in terms of that there, because I made the mistakes during the first match, we then rotated over to a different setup. Not a different setup entirely, but a different build method. Because regardless to which way you want to spin it, all items on screen would have been built at some point. The second match we picked up Overlord again with Saphir's Mantle, so we did. But this time we went into the Perforator, so we could get early game high damage, as well as a slow on our abilities. Now, everybody should already know that this pairs exceptionally well with Khaimera's ambush ability. Following that there, we pick up our Draconum, because obviously we're going to love that amount of sustain that it gives us. And then following that there, then we pick up Basilisk to continue the shredding, but also give us true health damage, which is also effective. Now, regardless to whichever way you want to spin it, if you want to go build 1, then you'd be picking up Basilisk, then Perforator at the end. But personally, I would lean more towards build 2, where you pick up Malady, then Citadel. Because you're going into late game, people are going to have more armor, so Citadel is going to be far more effective. You will be slower at building Malady, but Malady, you'll still be able to stack Malady exceptionally quickly because at this stage of the game, you've already built up enough momentum that you're going to be able to move from lane to lane, picking up those procs. long story short. So yes, all in all, the build works exceptionally fine. It's a fine build. It's not a perfect build. It's a fine build. But you have to be critical on how you build. So you do. This is the first major, how would you put it? This is the first major point in buildcraft. So it is, yes, you may have the items, but it's what order do you build your items in? Because depending on what order you build your items in, depends on how difficult of a match you're going to have. Well, that's the more you know for today. Guys, I hope you all enjoy. Please like, share, and subscribe if you didn't enjoy. And remember, guys, why am I doing my outro? I do not know. Back to your regularly scheduled programming. Bye! Okay, guys, so just to give you a quick prefix, I've already played a game with player error, and what's his name? Player error, and Angry Appley. I've already played with these two before, so I have in the previous match. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. So yeah, last match I got more. I guess you'll see that there in the little whenever I'm doing my post commentary, because them two guys are actually quite awesome. I'm not gonna lie, these two guys are actually quite awesome. So they are. So yeah, played a match with them in the match before, and they are quite the interesting pair. I'm assuming they are a duo pair, but they have their own sort of places, because they done jungle and solo lane last time, and not gonna lie, these guys are quite fucking monstrous. On a different, like, just on a completely different level, these guys are quite the powerhouse duo. And then he's also running Balka as well, so he ran Countess in the last match, and Narbash was the Angry Appley. Or Angry Appley was the Severog, and he's now Narbash. Countess is now Balaka. In the sense, like, the duo combo, I have to give them credit. Monstrous combination of players. So quite happy, but again, you're up against a Wraith, so that's going to be a fun one. So it is, but yeah, I'm being Khaimera because we've got a buildcraft from Grace to deal with, so that's exactly what we're doing. And I'm hoping it works. And saying that though, like, we do have double infinite stacking damage, so I can't see how it wouldn't work in the same sense. Wait, like, if we've got double infinite stacking damage, as long as I'm ganking, we're basically sweet. Like, we already know from the past games that the assassin build works, but it's exceptionally squishy. So we know it works. So we do. This is the thing. We know it works. And it's one of those shenanigans. It's the best way I can describe it. It's just pure shenanigans. This Richter's looking for an easy pull. Whereas I'm just looking to stack up as much health as possible. But they seem to be very passive on it, which is a bit interesting to me. Narbash should be aggressive, but the Murdoc's not being aggressive, and he needs the Murdoch to be aggressive, so he does. Oh, that's not good. Oh, well, Rampage is all the way over there. Yeah, fuck that then. That gives me a clean fucking sweep. That gives me a clean sweep now, so it does. But having Skylar, and like, Skylar can't run away from a Khaimera. That's the terrifying part, because Khaimera can knock Skylar out of the jump, the leap. So close yet so far. So close yet so far. I'm a little bit annoyed with myself on that one. Alright, let's get in on this Wraith. The pain. Okay, yeah, they should be free to get out of that. That's not fun. Very slow. Very slow on the reaction speed, but I'll not say nothing. Oh, Balka's got fuck all mana. There's your fucking answer there now. Balka's got fuck all mana. But this Rampage is being fucking greed incarnate here. And so am I. Oh no, hang on, Rampage is low. Fuck that shit. Yes, Murdoch! I still, obviously, I'm a bit raging that I didn't score the kill, obviously, but regardless, we were able to collect regardless, and it also gives us a solid amount of healing, because now we can just stack our Titan's Crest till we're happy. My only issue is going to be is getting the health to sort of really boost Saphir's Mantle. Now, again, determining what build everybody goes for, this could get interesting very quickly. So I'm mostly just hoping that we can get online decently quick and then run with it, and then we can hopefully start getting Malady stacked. Once, like, because we're sort of double stack, like, it's not even double stacking, it's like we're double comboing, because Malady has an infinite stacking mechanic, but then it also scales off your damage as well. And then thanks to the combination of Overlord and Saphir's Mantle, we should be able to, like, basically chunky infinite stack. It's just making sure that I get Malady online in time to be able to do the shit that needs to be done. And unfortunately, Greystone's just getting bullied by a Skylar at the minute, which is just not so much fun. Well, no. He didn't get bullied by a Skylar. What ended up happening is he got fucking ganked. That's what happened. But getting a combination in will work. The Wraith is going to be a problem though, but Wraith will really need to worry about his health late game, because or not health, well, health and mana. Oh wow, what was the triple gank about there? That was a three man in there. Like, what even happened there? Yeah, dude, you're about to get ganked hard, and I'm only level 5, so yeah, that's gonna be a pass, thanks. That'll be a pass from me. Rampage just done a high and a buy. Oh, that's not good. Right, very aggressive ganking on the fucking Rampage's side. Like, he can't be farming too much. He really and truly cannot be farming too much. If he's constantly in lane, like, he can't be farming too much. Oh, I'm on it. Hate the way he's able to just slip out by it. I just don't like Wraith. But then I'll be able to mitigate that later on. Hopefully. It's more a hypothetical than it's more a wishful hoping. And I also picked up the wrong item first because I'm a clown. I got sidetracked. Look, Greystone, if you're getting mollywopped, that is not my fault. Oh my god. The Richter's greed's on a new level though. He kept his TP up. And Wraith is being annoying as normal. Right, what is with the actual fucking, like, the ganking scenario here? Dude, I'm way over on the other side. I'm picking up Overlord first. There's Greystone by, like... Oh my god, the complaining. How am I meant to do anything whenever I can't fucking... Like, this is the thing, it's like, for fuck's sake, lah. Like, seriously. It's not a difficult concept. So it's not. But no, I think I'll stick to the Overlord first, because the original plan, I sort of have it marked in my book to go Malady first, but then I just sort of realised that having Overlord just works a pinch better in this scenario, so it does. Having that extra durability helps a lot. As says, Wraith will get stacked up decently quick, but because I'm going to be building a lot of additional shenanigans, this Greystone has some serious greed to behold. Oh, you sly son of a bitch. And then, of course, she hits the cross map. This Greystone's gonna be a severe fucking hindrance in this endeavor, so he is. Oh, Murdoch's going full aggro too. Oh, come on, Balaka, get out. Bullshit! Oh. Yeah, no. Yeah, this is not looking like a strong start right now, so it ain't. Let's see if we can pull a recovery off. Where the fuck's my Malady at? There it is there. I do like the fact that he brought up Malady, because Malady gives you a strong infinite stacking potential. Greystone pulling off shenanigans today, boys. The only thing is our Dualian hasn't managed to build up any pressure whatsoever, which kind of bothers me a pinch, but I'll not say nothing to it. Do you want to know something? She had pinged it. She had said, you did nothing to it. That's okay, I got my Saphir's Mantle off. As long as I say it's mostly a case of, as long as I'm getting Saphir's Mantle off, we're basically just going to be able to get nice and juicy in terms of health. So we are. Should have kept running, dude. Should have kept running. Should have kept running. The thing is, though, is Khaimera is the one dude you don't want to fuck with. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm wondering where she is, though. There she is. That's okay. Like, Khaimera's the one character you really don't want to scrap with. I need Dualian to build up more pressure. How did Skylar take so much damage? Because I definitely didn't do that to her. I'm 300 off Malady. And Wraith is rotated as well. Wow, Wraith is not happy. Greystone ripped ult. Three, two, one. Oh, Skylar's about to get nipped. So is Wraith. I can't do anything right now. There we go. Come on. The fact that both like Wraith went in to help and then got nipped. Like Rampage has been camping duo lane quite heavily, camping duo lane in my opinion. But it's like, right, dude, you really need to be taking a chill pill here, la. Rampage has been ruthlessly camping duo lane, so he has. And I do mean ruthlessly camping duo lane, la. Like, I don't know what this Rampage's deal is, but he really loves to camp duo lane, la. Come on, Balaka, 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 come on. Come on, Balaka. Nice. Oh, you can nullify his rewind. That is vicious. The fact that you can nullify his rewind is viciousness. I got a demise stack from jumping on the fucking Richter too, which is a nice little start too. Right, what's up now? Oh, Draconium's up next. Primarily because Draconium on Khaimera, I think that was why Draconium lost its power increase, was because Khaimera just made way too good use of it, lah. Like, Khaimera was a special level of nasty with it. Oh, yes! Fuck it. My greed did not go unpaid. I shall accept. My greed did not go unpaid. That's all I care about. As long as my greed does not go unpaid, I will happily accept that scenario. So I will gladly, bloody well accept it. So I will. Yeah, but the thing is, we need to build it. Well, Murdoch is starting to build advantage. So he's starting to build advantage. It's just, duo lane's becoming a problematic sort of scenario here, because Rampage is camping duo lane and it's annoying the fuck out of me. Rampage is just camping duo lane, and he's bothering me because of it. Yeah, just you waste that. Uh-oh. Oh, it was Greystone that was on his way. I thought it was fucking Balaka. I was like, what took you so long to get in there, dude? Right, he got Richter. That's an advantage. But he's gone. He's just getting bullied now. That does not help the scenario in the slightest. See, we don't have any, like, because our dual lane isn't punching. I'm gonna put it politely, punching above its weight class at the minute. It makes it difficult for us to do what needs to be done. Like, I would love to be able to get in and take Fangtooth. There's just no chance of me doing that because of the way that the fucking this rampage is. Now, how the fuck has he not? Why did they pass on Fangtooth? Never mind, they're on it now. Yep. The level of cheek. Uh-oh, no. Fuck you. I needed Draconum online earlier, but I think Greystone's ult is burned, so yeah, he did. He is the didded. What's online next? Citadel. Interesting. Okay, so what does Citadel give us? Power, health. For each nearby we gain armor. For a nearby area have their armor decreased by 20%. See, I don't know if this is a stacking effect. Sorry, a multiplicative or stacking effect. Because if it's multiplicative, then it's just pure punishment. But then the problem is whenever they have such low defense, you're safer going for what's the one I'm looking for? If they've got low defense, you're safer going for a flat shred rather than a bulk shred. So you are, and that's where my question comes in, because the guy that gave me this says that it gives us just always effective damage, but that's mostly as long as their team is building defense. Now, Wraith is interesting to say the absolute least. Okay, yeah, he's gone. As says, with Malady with me being able to stack Malady, if I can continue oh no, that's not good. If I can get the Giga stacking going, we're in business. But I'm not diving into 3v1 here. It's just not something I really want to plan on doing. Balak is making the right choice and just pushing. Fucking hell, Vice. That rampage is just being a fucking thorn, la. Oh, he done goofed on the Balaka. And Narbash managed to escape. Somehow. Greystone's going the standard. He's going the standard build. Like, he's not doing anything special. Whereas she's went off tilt. He's, I think, standard. He's went off tilt to counter crit, and he's kind of in the same, but he's going a little bit wild with his build. So he is. Yeah, this is not going to be a fucking fun option, lah. Murdoch's proven to be he's not bad, like, but I think it's the Greystone that's really proven to be a bit more subpar than anything else, which is a bit of a nuisance. But it is what it is. As I say, my thing is I need to continue to build. Because I want to see what Citadel can actually do. But the problem is a lot of their team is actually magical damage, which kind of bothers me a bit. But we'll see how it actually performs once we get her going. Because after that then we're going, no, hang on, why do I have Basilisk there? Because personally, I don't think Basilisk belongs on a Khaimera. Don't get me wrong, it works, okay? I just personally believe there are better options. Because Wraith hits like a freight train. And because Wraith hits like a freight train, he is problematic. And Drongo's their fucking problem. Drongo's their problem character right now. Greystone's just forging ahead, so he is. There's Wraith. Wraith being Wraith. Wraith doing Wraith things. Ah, they're on Fangtooth, guaranteed, lah. Bullshit game. Should have kept running. Right, I'm nearly sure they're on Fangtooth at this stage now. Yeah. Just back the fuck off, lah. Oh, Balaka. Oh, Balaka. Yeah, no, back off. I don't know what yous are thinking right now, but I don't want to know what yous are thinking either. No, you see, that's not the position you want to be in right now, lah. Richter backed off. They weren't greedy enough for it. Okay. No, this is where the shenanigans come into play. Aye, they're going for Prime Garen fucking Teed now. Problem is if I go in there, it's guaranteed that I'm going to get absolutely shit on, lah. Like, if I go in there, I know for a fact I'm going to get shit on. Like, Murdoch just got shit on, basically. Like, I know for a fact I'm going to get absolutely manhandled if I go in there, lah. Oh, the second Drongo just appeared, lah. That's a GG at that stage now. Fucking Richter, you son of a bitch! And then the last item was this one here. Well, second to last item. Not gonna lie, our Balaka's had a rough one this game, and then he did go support, like, and he's far better suited. Focus on their carry, please. Yeah, I agree. But then in saying that, they do have 3 carries. Like, that's the nightmare-inducing part, is they do have 3 carries. But it's Drongo that's the problem, lah. Let me see Greystone's build. Yeah, I see Greystone's going warrior build. So he is. He's even got ice scoring claws. Like, it's also, like, there's also a massive issue of them having double silences as well, which is a big thing that I just want to bring up. Like, Greystone's going hog wild in here, lah. Like Greystone's got like Greystone's really not helping the ball here, lah. But in saying that though, I'm gonna try and do something spicy, but something tells me I'm gonna be the only one that's gonna be able to put down that Drongo, lah. Yeah. That's just not a good fucking combination, lah. Their Drongo's just not somebody to be fucked with, lah. And especially with fucking Prime Orb, yeah, there's nothing that's... it's gonna be a spicy run, like, regardless. Oh! Wraith with the fucking big damage. Like Greystone, like Greystone really needs to be careful. Like Greystone's not running the right stuff. Like he's got Vank tainted around. Like he's going full. Like he's aiming to hit those crits and hit them hard. Yeah, it simply was what it was. Unfortunately, we didn't get the full build. Is there stuff that I would change? Well, maybe the Malady option maybe wasn't the right option because it is double stacking. Citadel doesn't give you enough damage up front. Let me take this build for an spin. There's actually something I do want to try. Let me take this build for an spin. I want to rearrange a few things and see what I can do with it. Okay, so round 2. Rejig the build a little bit. So I did. Hopefully this should work out a little bit better in theory, I guess. But it hopefully should work. Again, the entire point is hopefully should work. Because at the exact same time though, it might very well not. They've got a Greystone jungle. Interesting sauce. I actually need to see what he runs, and there's a reason to why I need to see what he runs, because I need to see why my Greystone buildcraft is currently up shit creek. But at the exact same time though, I've also worked out I've actually worked out where the issue is. Greystone has legitimately 2 core items, and then the rest is flexible. Like literally, like he has legitimately 2 core items that every Greystone's gonna need. No matter what way you want to swing it, ifs, ands, or buts, you're going to need it. So you are. So, yeah. Anyway, we're going to be running with Grace's build again. Only slightly rejigged. We are going to be going... As it says, the ordering, I think I got the ordering wrong, and going into Malady early was probably... It's a good idea if you can get the kills. As it says, their carry is what really snowballed them, because I still believe that Drongo is the scourge of the dual lane. No matter what way you want to swing it. But what we are going to be doing is something a little bit different, and potentially a little bit more spicy. Basically, I'm going to ensure that they're not getting away from me. Now, that's one way to do it. It's whether or not it works is the question. Because we're going to find out whether we like it or not. Because we're going to be going into a particularly spicy build this time. Well, particularly spicy build path. So it is... The thing is, though, is because I don't know how the percentages work. Is it stacking? Is it cumulative? Is it additives, multiplicative, or... You know what I mean? You get the thought process that I'm on that one. So it's just a case of I need to wait and find out to see what the shenanigans are. I needed him to pull Grooks a little bit closer to me. There we go. Grooks is on the offense now. That's all I just needed him to pull Grooks. That's all I needed. I just needed him to pull Grooks. So it is. That's all I needed. Oh, I know. Really, Greystone? Oh, God, just get the fuck out of there. Ah, I don't have two. I've got 2 more. too long on I was too long on cooldown. But we got the Gideon as well, so ballsy play. I was just going in to save the fucking gadget. I didn't expect the gadget to go in, but the gadget went in. So yeah, there was a little bit of ballsiness went there. Like, I'm not going to deny that. That was a chunky amount of ballsiness to go in with that. Alright, that's okay. Grooks has appeared. Right, I'm actually going to start doing what I really should be doing, is picking up all my abilities at the start. Instead of just going, just stacking onto my ambush. But then I can stack onto my ambush afterwards. Grim's bullying these two? What is going on? Grim able to bully. I've only ever seen maybe 1 or 2 Grims since patch being able to do shit. I normally dread seeing a Grim in my game because Grim's normally not particularly fantastic from my experience. Grims are normally not particularly fantastic in my experience. But in saying that, if a Grim can do it, fair fucking dibs. If you can play a Grim, because I do believe nowadays, like, early game he is the weakest carry, late game he has the potential of being the strongest carry. So it's that little bit of sort of a little bit of shenanigans. So it is. The only thing is though, is once Murdoch gets going, you're basically up shit creek without a paddle at that stage. So yeah, my plan is going to be a bit interesting. It purely depends on what this Greystone goes though. And it's not so much it purely depends on it, it's mostly just a hims, hands and butts. Because I don't know what way to look at this Greystone just yet. And Grooks is getting feisty, so he is. And I don't have TP up, so yeah, that's not going to happen. Right, Greystone, I need you to back up maybe a little bit. Give me a bit of breathing space so I can get in on him. Ah, he TP'd. I suppose that was to be expected. Never mind, it's gone too. Okay, back to farming. Because after this here, we're going into one of the big ticket items, second item, which I feel it's a bit early to be going into it. So I feel it's a bit early going into a big ticket item, but it might work. I don't know. It's gonna be one of those really sort of it's gonna either hit or miss. And that's sort of where the crux of this is, because as your dude says, it's always effective damage. So you're always going to be able to put out effective damage. The thing is though, to me though, is there's a difference between being able to put out effective damage and overstacking on a specific thing, because you don't know how, and I personally don't know how the math actually works, which is probably something I should actually get digging on to figure out what way the math actually does. What way the math actually functions within the game. But this time I've yeah, seen that coming. And Zinx is getting bullied now, so she is. FaZe is running away, because that's what FaZe does. Actually, Murdoch, I should say thanks to that. Yeah, not even gonna lie. I asked for this. I asked for that. I honestly didn't expect Greystone to be so fucking close to me, but that was pure greed on my behalf. Oh, I feel sorry for you, Gadget. Done so much for so little payoff, lah. I feel your pain. Right, yeah, we're going into our big ticket item straight away, and there's a reason. There is actually a reason for this, and it's the slow. In my opinion, it's the slow. Oh, Greystone is just on gank central right now, so he is. Yeah, there's no chance of me getting to him now. The fact that he dives straight under a tower and everything, lah. I should actually went damage, not CDR. Murdoch just cross-mapped fucking Greystone. Right. We're on diciness now, so we are. Right, we're now up to Goliath Crest. Right, yeah. Fucking hell. I'm trying to get some breathing space here. Now, I know Greystone's already burned ult. So I do. What the fuck's Grook's doing here? Rewind? Yeah, I would love that, yeah. Guys! Do something! Oh, wait there, I'm asking a Grim to do something. That's actually, that's kind of a funny point. Oh, okay, yeah, right. We're on fun time, so we are. Gotta love it. Gotta love it, right. Right, well, Greystone finally done what he had to do because Grook's just completely rotated on him and left him in the dust. Right, I need to check to see what Grook's build is. Because I get the sneaky suspicion that he's actually going damage. He is, he's going mutilator. So yeah, like, where my grievance... It's not even my grievance, it's where this build sort of leans on is the fact that you're relying on your enemies to have insane amounts of armor. Like, this is if if people are running the dirty bubble fucking technique, like, where everybody's building defense and damage, or defense and health. That is what this is. This is like, this build is basically designed to counteract the dirty bubble. So it is, because it's just the entire, like, everything is just defense. And he's now level 6, which is just completely dominating me at the minute. After I had a fucking fantastic start too. But again, though, late game, I'm hopefully will be able to scale a little bit better, depending on how the entire situation goes. It's mostly reliant on my team, though. Like, the entire thing is mostly just reliance on my team. And seeing a Grim doesn't give me great... A Grim and Grooks. Grooks is on demon time, so he is. And the dual lane over there is obviously on automatically puts me on problematic duty too. Yeah, he's out. Like, that's not even, there's not even a question to how quickly he's getting out of there, la. Right, anyway. The thing is, though, we need to put down FaZe, and then we need to put down the Murdoch. Yeah. Alright, now Grooks is rotating in. Gideon's in. Gideon's in mid, like, so, or Gideon's in fucking left lane. Grooks is in fucking mid. Yeah, it's oh, Grim, what are you doing, man? Like, you're asking for punishment at that stage, like. Oh. It's just a dominant start, and then it just falls apart mid-game, like. Monstrous start. Shit follow-up. Let me see Greystone's build here real quick. Greystone. Berserker's Axe! You might need to explain that one to me. Yeah. There's a kind of a problem here though. I suppose it's a start to stacking. Oh yeah, that's not really good. Yeah, that has basically boned me, so it has. I completely forgot that this cunt had fucking Prime Orb! Fuck. I just straight up forgot the cunt had Prime Orb and he's got like fucking 4 levels on me. Yeah, I was dead. What possessed me to go in on that fight? Like, the dude's got fucking Prime Orb. Like, what are we doing here? Like, that was the epitome of raw, unfettered stupidity. Yeah, no, I'm way back to farming, guys. I'm sorry, I'm not. I'm way back to farming. Fuck this shit, though. I am way back to farming. My unfettered stupidity has put me behind. Horribly behind. So he is using it the way that I anticipated, to be fair. And with Murdoch coming in to follow up. Right, Grooks has now appeared. Fucking goated play, guys. Fucking the goatedness there. Fucking goated plays there now. Not even gonna flinch on that one. There was a lot of goatedness going on there. Credit goes to the gadget entirely though. Credit goes entirely to that gadget. Fucking fair fucking dibs. Can't even deny that. Like, the gadget just completely hard carried that entire engagement. Like. God damn it, wasn't able to clear it in time. Fuck it. Right. We've got a decent chunk of gold now, so that's workable. Up next is Draconium, because Draconium's just a mandatory fucking item on Khaimera. So it is. So we're going, what was it? Draconium, then Basilisk. Okay, I can live with that. Greystone, I need you out of my fucking jungle, mate. So I do. As I say, this Grooks is a pain in the ass. Gadget's getting good. This gadget's good though. I like this gadget. But this Grooks is forcing his way into lane, or forcing his way in. The big problem is it's the Orb Prime shenanigans that the Grooks plays. Run. Fucking sly son of a bitch. And he's away. Fuck you, Greystone. Oh, mid-air. The savagery coming out of the fucking gadget. The gadget so far is in full MVP mode, lah. The gadget so far is just in full MVP mode, lah. Oh, yeah, I seen that coming a mile away. I seen Murdoch going for the snipe. No, there was no way that he wasn't going to go for it, lah. What the fuck, Grim? It's a Grim, what do you expect? Oh, Gadget's getting bullied. Well, FaZe. Well, Murdoch. I really don't feel like trying to get in on them. Oh, there's Greystone and Grooks again. Fuck this shit. Yeah, like, this is, like, these two have to be in a team together. Yeah, no, you're not getting away. Thanks to the almighty slow of fucking Perforator. Yeah, sorry, dude, you ain't not getting away, lah. Oh, Gideon just scrapped his fucking his escape too. Gideon just scuffed his escape, which I will gladly accept. Gadget's still on the plays here, so she is. Yeah, we're going to need Basilisk. We need some way to just rinse. So we do, because at the minute we're struggling to actually do substantial damage to a few of these guys. Or at least render them moot. And Zinx is just getting demolished here. Like, Greystone has some serious shenanigans, and our team ain't being able to deal with it. He's going into his core build now, so he is. I'm assuming that's the theory behind it now, though. Grooks has just moved in for the kill. Greystone's retreated as well. Grooks is away. Greystone's away. I'm on it. And we're going to be able to put out a bit more damage here. Because once I want to get this to full build, or at least close enough to full build to be able to do some shenanigans with it. Perforator's second item though seems pretty damn spicy though for damage though. I will give it that there, because it is giving you that penetration. But then it's, do you want to know something? His build has merit. But I think he sort of jumped on the, he's jumped too heavily on the one train. So he has a, I went Draconum. What's up next? I'm looking Basilisk next. I think he's jumped too heavy on the one train. So I do. That's what I think. It'll be a case of we'll have to wait and see, and we'll bring the build to full force, obviously. But I do think he might have jumped too heavily on the one train, which will be interesting to see once I get it fully built and tested. Right, Greystone, you're gonna pop alt. Yep, called it. Yeah, there's Greystone. Sorry, but I want the groups. Sorry, but the Grooks is mine, I don't care. Good boy, burn your ult. You really think I'm not about to charge you, lah? Did you really believe I was not about to charge you, lah? After your little shit spree that you pulled, after your little fucking run away that you pulled on me, you, sir, can get fucked. FaZe, what do you think you're gonna do to me, la? I'm fucking Khaimera, bitch! Okay, that sounded a bit rash, but you get my point, though. Like, there was nothing she was going to be capable of doing to me in that scenario, la. Grimm's finally picked up the pace. This Perforator, I'm actually going, I'm not going to deny. I think I'd brought this up once before, that the Perforator is actually a pretty devious item. If you can get on them really easily, Perforator gives you a hell of a damage increase with that ignoring ability. Is that what? Let me see. Right, so you're going Draconium as well, but Grooks isn't going defense. He's going health, which means that this is sort of where the build sort of kind of mitigates itself, because in saying that there, I've only got one bonus applied. Once we get Basilisk, that'll be a second bonus. Well, I suppose, but with Basilisk, I suppose. I think the methods there, it's just being able to find the accurate balance of what you need. So it is. I think that's what we're looking for here. I think we're looking for a methodology behind it. As says, the Saphir's Mantle Overlord is just going to be a mandatory go-for combo at the minute. Especially with Khaimera, and especially with how strong everything is. The only issue I find as it sits is there seems to be a heavy reliance on physical defense, which Khaimera already has a pretty strong abundance of. So he does. Oh yeah, no, they're going for it. Like, they're running. Oh, Gadget's going for it too. Right. Gideon needs to be Gideon needs to be taken care of here, lah. Gideon needs to be taken care of very swiftly. Gideon's going for his escape. Sorry, Gideon, but you ain't getting away from me now. Sorry, Gideon, you knew that was that you like. I was on full hunt mode there. You weren't getting away from that. I was on full hunt. You ain't getting away from me, la. Not a bit of polite nothing a bit of polite predictive ability doesn't help. On my way. So yeah, Perforator's a pretty spicy item. Not going to deny that. Perforator works quite well. So it does. Yeah, we've got company coming, lah. Like, I'm going to need Grim to be here. Yeah, like, Draconium's just a must pick up on Khaimera. There isn't even an argument to that anymore. It's just a must pick up for Khaimera. Right, let's go into Basilisk now. Now, nobody... Right, so Greystone's finally going into defense. Grooks has also picked up defense. So now my build's becoming a little bit more... Now it's making a bit more sense. Because I know Draconium's is a solid pickup on a lot of items, or on a lot of characters, I think is the way to look at it there. Draconium's a solid pickup, but Draconium's Draconium only really has an extreme effect whenever it's paired with Khaimera for some reason. Run for me, baby. Really? Are you actually about to do this, Gideon? I'm Khaimera, bitch! With Draconium, might I add. And Basilisk, come to think of it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, their Phase and Grooks... well, like, their Murdoch is their linchpin. If he can be torn apart, the rest of them's not that much to be scared of, lah. Which... Do you think I care, Greystone? Oh, but I do care about you. Sorry, Grooks, but I ain't taking you on a straight-up fight. I will later on, no doubt. It's just as of right now, with my current health issues. Yeah, no, I'll pass, thanks. Grooks, do you really want to play this game, lah? I know Gideon doesn't. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, like, the amount of shred this gives is a bit nutty. Attack. Fuck's sake. Attack, camps, prime orb. I've got Draconum online anyway, so this shouldn't be much of an issue for me. I say that, but... Oh, fuck that. No, I might fuck that. No, retreat. I'm not risking getting nipped by their entire fucking team, lah. And with everybody else being sort of not here, it doesn't help. I have every intention of healing up first, thanks. But no, I think his build is basically revolves around a good amount of shred. But I believe that I believe Deathstalker might be a better option. So I believe Deathstalker might be a better option overall in comparison to... Oh, wow. Okay, that's not good. Okay. I do believe Deathstalker would be a better overall. Alright, so Murdoch's popping off now, so he is. Yeah, I don't really want to bite into that right now. That seems like a bit of a dicey play, not gonna lie. Until I get a bit more defense rocking and rolling. I don't... Well, I could go in on the Murdoch. I could find out what happens. It's always an option. I say it's an option and then I get fucking bullied. Our Greystone though is just going hog wild right now. Oh yeah, no. Let Greystone reset. Oh! Don't know how I killed her, I was blind. You've already made this mistake once before, Gideon. I just cleaved him in half. Yeah, no, I like the way this one more. I think my first attempt with Malady was a little bit. Useless. Let's just be clear on this. The first attempt with Malady was a bit useless. I'm not gonna lie. This one, however, actually, the way this build is more organized is a bit better. Perforator early works actually surprisingly well because not only do you get the inherent penetration that it comes with, but you also slow them whenever they try to escape. So natural movement speed ain't going to get them away from you. Draconium's just a guaranteed pickup no matter what way you want to swing it. And then you've got the use of Basilisk, which renders them down even more than they already were. I just realised our Zinks went for an offense build. Lol. Their Gideon went for a weird build, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, I think, Grace, you're on to something here. Like, I'm not going to deny, you're on to something. But it's figuring out which of the penetration items you want to get rid of. Because I would say Deathstalker might be a nice addition to that build. It's figuring out where it fits in. That's sort of where I'm leaning at here. So I'll leave you to it. I do agree with your build, but I think it might need something a little bit nicer. So guys, I hope you all enjoyed. Please like, share, and subscribe if you didn't enjoy. And remember guys, not everything goes to plan. Bye!